Hey guys, Chad here from CNR Reviews. So I am doing this video to talk about some comments actually that we've been having lately, and we've actually been having a lot of them lately, about our accuracy videos. We've had a lot of guys comment and go, that's not really showing the accuracy of the gun. You need to bench the gun to show the accuracy. You need to vice the gun to show the accuracy. We've had guys argue that just because they shoot better, we suck, apparently, at our accuracy videos. Many of our videos that we do as far as accuracy goes, we're actually comparing it to other guns in the category. Maybe that be the CM9 versus the CW9 versus the Glock 26. Maybe we'll do the M&P Shield versus the Glock 26 versus the LC9. Maybe we'll throw in a 45 there just to see how well it compares. It's not so much to show you the accuracy of the weapon itself. It's basically showing you the shootability of the gun. How well is it, how easy is it to actually shoot this gun accurately? A lot of times we're switching guns and going through different triggers, and it's really hard to get these guns to shoot accurately, especially when you're switching to these different triggers. You have double action, single action, you got a long trigger pull on this one, you got a short one on this one, you got a safety trigger on this one, and so it becomes very difficult to shoot accurately. So if you can pick up that gun and pull that trigger and actually get a good grouping, that's a great gun. That's showing you the shootability of the weapon and the ease of use. Of course, if you vice every single one of these guns, every single one of these guns should be able to blow the bullseye out of a target.
Especially at 21 feet.
Especially at 21 feet. And so if you have guys sitting there showing you that, that's not showing me anything, because every single one of these guns is more accurate than the majority of people out there. I mean, especially us. It's going to be more accurate than us any day of the week. We've had other guys argue that don't shoot offhand. You need to bench the gun. Well, unfortunately, these guns, and the majority of them that we've been doing lately, are defensive weapons. You don't bench these guns in a defensive situation. You don't ask the robber, hey, can you go ahead and wait? I'm going to go grab my bench. Hey, stay still. Stay still. I'm going to have to put a round in you, and I'm going to have to take another minute and a half to follow up that round to make sure I shot accurately.
Yeah, it's, oops, I missed my first one. Let me take a minute in between shots.
Sure. And unfortunately, that's not what happens in a real world situation. If you're going to have that happen and somebody's going to come into your house, you need to rely on the offhand accuracy. You need to be practicing that. If you're practicing benching at 10 feet, 15 feet, 20 feet, you're doing yourself an injustice there. You need to be practicing offhand to make sure that you can make that shot when you need to. Also, another thing too is you need to be able to make a follow-up shot rapidly and accurately without taking 2 minutes to make the shot. We actually have had arguments about that, where these guys will sit there and they will make shots take a minute and a half or a minute between each shot, and that is not okay. I guess if you want to show how well you can shoot the gun, great. Me and Ryan could do that too. But guys, as far as the accuracy of the weapons, like I said, every single one of these guns viced should be super accurate. You should be able to blow the center of a target out, no problem. But we are not looking for that. We are looking for the shootability of these guns. And hopefully you are watching our videos, our accuracy videos, and kind of learning, hey, I see that the LC9, the trigger, you really have to kind of get used to it. It's kind of hard to kind of go back and forth, but I see that you could get really good groupings with it if you practice solely with that gun. Or I see that the Glock, as long as you practice with that trigger, man, you could get a stellar grouping out of it. I mean, if Ryan and I just sit there and practice and practice and practice with one gun, yeah, we could put it within an inch if we really wanted to. And actually, in some cases, we have. And like with the Kimber Ultra Carry, we just continually show that the gun is just so easy to shoot well. It makes you look like a better shooter when maybe I suck.
There are some guns out there, guys, that make you really look good. And the Kimber is one of them. The CW9 is another one.
Yeah, I mean, we've had literally groupings that are less than an inch on this with the CW9. And Ryan hates the gun.
But other guns are really, really difficult to get down pat, and you're going to have to put hundreds of rounds through them to be able to get, you know, an inch-and-a-half grouping at 21 feet. Anybody can bench a gun and shoot one ragged hole that's 3 inches long.
Sure, and we've had that conversation, guys. So basically what this video is trying to do is just to tell you, if you don't like the videos, don't watch them. Listen, they're not intended for you to get pissed. They're not intended to be controversial. They're not intended to start a flaming war about whether or not you shoot better than I, or your daughter shoots better than us, or your 5-year-old can shoot a handgun and hit the bullseye 8 times out of 10 or something like that. That's fine and dandy. I'm happy that you can do that.
And you know what? If you guys have one of these guns and you shoot a better group than us, send it to us in a video response.
Yeah, we'd love to see that.
If you guys are cool about it and be like, hey, this is the group I got. Hey, put this on your video as a video response to show other people. Hey, we'll do it.
Yeah, I mean,
no problem.
We would love to put it up as a video response. But what we've been getting lately is a lot of guys with disrespect. And if you disrespect, and if you call names, and if you are an asshole, we will block you. Just be aware of that. We don't have time to play games, and we are here to help. And we're here to actually help educate you. And hopefully by doing the accuracy comparisons, you guys have seen which guns are easier to shoot than others. And remember, Ryan and I, we've been shooting for quite a long time. We have shot a ton of different guns. And so I think we can give you a pretty fair idea on how well these guns should be able to do, and how well the average guy should be able to shoot these guns. So if you have any questions, guys, regarding the accuracy of any of our guns, feel free to ask. If you have any suggestions on any guns you want to see in the future, feel free to ask. Maybe you want to see accuracy comparisons on a couple different guns that we have and that maybe we haven't put up yet. Send us a comment. Thanks a lot for watching. This is Chad. We got Ryan. You guys have a good day.